It was a cruel psychological experiment in which humans were trained to behave like dogs. They abducted a woman and then made her unconscious. They took her to the research facility. Her limbs were chained. The woman was strapped on a dog collar and chained in a kennel. She couldn't pull it no matter how hard she tried. The collar was extremely strong. She began to shout, but no one is there. The next day, someone brought in a tub of dog food. She screamed desperately. Before she could say anything, the person dismissed her like dog. She afterwards asked him how to get to the restroom. The person indicated the location of the toilet by pointing backwards. The dog food smelled so bad. There was no way she could swallow such food. The woman who had been hungry for 3 days finally couldn't resist. So she decides to eat it, but the man put the dog food a long way away. She had to stretch out her legs to reach the dog food. However, after she finished eating, her head was a little dizzy, and she fell to the ground. The mystery man began to use his foot to wake her up. He escorted the woman to the playground. She heard a warning over the radio. "Be good, walk slowly." But the woman didn't listen and took off running. At this point, the collar around her neck begins to tighten, causing her to gasp for air. Despite this, she made every effort to rush to the iron fence. But when she touched it, she gets electrocuted and passes out. By the time she woke up again, she was back in the kennel. A man's voice came from the kennel. She stuck her head out to check, and a man appeared at the other end. They started introducing each other. The woman's name was Lisa, and the man's name was Adam. They start planning how to escape. The mystery man comes again to deliver dog food. Adam took the opportunity to rip him and knocked him out with the iron basin. He gets the key from him and manages to unlock the chains that bind him. Just as they are about to escape, Lisa knocks Adam unconscious and calls all the mystery men over. Lisa knocked out Adam because she was the one responsible for the experiment. The experiment also has 2 assistants. A man named George. And a woman named Anna. They captured a lot of people as test subjects. Adam is one of them. Lisa went back to the kennel and had Anna lock her up to continue the experiment. Adam woke up and he found that he was still trapped. Lisa tells him that he is hallucinating from eating too much dog food. That day, they were brought out. When they found out that the fence has no electricity, they went over and ran out quickly. The collar around their necks began to tighten. After a while they fell to the ground in pain and passed out. When Adam woke up, he was strapped to a stretcher. The mystery man gave him a shot of potion. Adam writhed in pain on it and then passed out. Lisa was also tied up. The mystery man was none other than George. He gave Lisa a shot of the potion as well. She then hallucinates falling in love with Adam in her dreams. Anna asks George to release Lisa, because what he did is beyond the scope of the experiment. George gives Anna a shot of anesthetic because he does not want to stop the experiment. When she wakes up, she also has a collar around her neck. Adam was also tied to the opposite side of her. She told him the true purpose of this experiment. Lisa saw all this on the monitor and became furious. The purpose of her experiment was to develop a relationship with Adam so that he could become her boyfriend. The relationship that she had built with Adam was now ruined. George pushed Lisa to the surveillance room. They were all tied up in there. George is blackmailing them with their lives and tells them that one of them has to die. Lisa didn't even think about it and pushed the button on her friend's side. But instead, Adam's collar started tightening. Lisa tapped the screen hard and furiously, but George started smiling. He wanted Adam to die, because he loves her, and Adam took her from him. To save herself, Lisa pressed her collar button. George hurriedly took out the key to open the collar around Lisa's neck, and gave her an artificial respiration. Lisa bit his lips and took advantage of the opportunity to open the chain and then knock George down. She fled quickly with her friend, and hid in a room. George soon found her and pinned her to the wall. Lisa was about to suffocate when her friend knocked George down. Immediately afterwards, they tied George up and put a collar around his neck. However, it didn't end there. Lisa picked up the iron bar and aimed it at her friend's head. She kept hating her for making her lose her boyfriend. If you enjoyed watching this movie recap, please support us with like and subscribe to motivate us. Thank you for watching.